formation.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Thomas Partey, Peter, has an amazing engine, constantly covering both boxes and both flanks. The perfect player you want sitting in front of your defensive line. You'd be hard-pressed to find players who are any better than him at screening the ball.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Johnson's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Kuhn. Quality ball. Out towards the flank. Driving on and making good progress. Johnson. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Williams. It's an inviting looking ball that. Calmly anticipates. Semenyo. Lobbed in behind. And that has been cleared. Keeper has taken decisive action. Great defending, strong and determined. Semenyo. And a shot! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Played into space out wide. Johnson.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chances gone a-begging.
That's really well manoeuvred. Moore. And the counter is on. He's in a great position. Oh, that's not going to find its target. In again. He's cut it out. It is a corner. Partey attempts a clearance. Ayew shifted upfield. Proves too strong. James. And it's James. Ampadu. Oh, sweet feet. Kuhn tries to clear. Caresses it through. And he's picked out the run. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Williams. Aim forwards. Now it's Fatawu. Ampadu, gently done. Broadhead. Succumbs to the pressure. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rodon, early ball out from the back. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ayew, Semenyo, delivered across. Gets good distance on it. Semenyo looking to get on the end of this. Very nicely done. Broadhead. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cross in.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Semenyo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Now who's going to be first to this? Ayew wins the duel this time. Moved on forwards.
Ghana have stated their intent in no uncertain terms. They really are going at this full tilt.
And it's played forward. James played out towards the right wing.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ayew. And they can counter here. Moved on forwards. That's been drilled forward. Moore. Clipped into space. Good ball, good take. Johnson. Oh, that's a fine challenge. James. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And the finish! He wasn't that far away.
Ghana, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He's onto it in a flash. And he cuts out the supply. Brennan Johnson. Now it's Fatawu. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Partey. And it's Ayew. Looking to break at pace. That has found him in acres of space. Do have a chance to counter here. He's shifting through the gears here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Nice touch. Kuhn. Decent progress down the left. Hoisted in. And it's hoisted clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played out to the right. That looks a cracking ball. Semenyo, now he's off and running. He's going to be disappointed with that. Davis. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And it's played forward. Fatawu. Rodon. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. And that has been cleared. He's got plenty of space out wide here. So who's he picking out? But can he finish? No, not this time.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Rodon. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a little off target. Moore. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Partey. Semenyo. And it's Ayew. Broadhead. And here's the chance to counter. James. Looking here to chip it through. Partey. That's really well manoeuvred. Partey. Partey, gently done. That's a lovely, neat pass. Out to the right. Johnson in acres of space out wide. That's a throw. Looking for a decent ball in. Knocks it out wide. Ampadu. And it's Davis. Davis shifted upfield. Semenyo. Partey. Kuhn. And here's Ayew. Oh, great play. Tries to get it clear. Williams. Aim forwards. Jiku gets across to intercept that. Driven forward. Rodon cuts out the pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Ayew. Now it's Partey. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Partey, now here's the delivery. And the ball is out of play.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Jiku does really well to win the ball there. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries a deft little ball. It's come to nothing. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's got a big chance! Oh, Wales! And it's Wales who take the lead.
Wales really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Wales have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Kuhn. That's a good run down the left. Kuhn swings it across. Wales find themselves a goal up here. It's a lead to cherish. That has been cut short. Semenyo. That's a nicely weighted pass. Ward claims comfortably. Jiku. Jiku, gently done. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, good spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Johnson. Nice control. Great run on the overlap here. Has crossed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's James. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's having a go. Clears it away. Davis. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Wales have a free kick. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Rodon moved on forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Ayew.
Wales, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Jiku defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Turns and goes back. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. Moore. And now the breakaway. Davis forwards and with intent. Semenyo. Fatawu. Lovely feet. Gets it away. Throwing. And here's Semenyo. Davis gets a foot in here. Moore. So what can they make of this? Always onto this. Now it's Johnson. The cross comes in. Clears it away. And that is out of play. Oh, it's played into the area. Up he goes! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's really well manoeuvred. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Played down the flank. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Ayew, and the shot! Davis shifted upfield. Semenyo. Up towards the front line. And that has been knocked clear. And the pass is intercepted. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nice physical challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Ayew. Aim forwards, and here's Semenyo. Hit into the middle. That's an excellent interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's played forward. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ampadu. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Muscular approach does pay off here. Brennan Johnson. Johnson's cross. He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Davis. Forward it goes. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Partey. Wales, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's a good run down the right. Now this could be a chance, and it's played in. Defending of the desperate variety. Moore. Broadhead. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Lofted upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards.
Fatawu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Semenyo. Kuhn. That's tidy. Partey. Nice interception, well timed. It's a quick ball upfield. Johnson. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's really well manoeuvred. Jiku cuts it out. And it's Ayew. Now it's Fatawu. Johnson. Aim forwards. Jiku gets over and intercepts. That's really well manoeuvred. Fatawu.
Fatawu really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Partey. Jiku. Aim forwards. Kuhn. And he welcomes Fatawu! It's a pretty loose pass. That's a look and place it forward. He can get that clear. Delivered in. Davis is there and he can get that clear. Davis, nicely aimed pass. Partey makes the interception. Kuhn, and it's played forward. Davis, early ball out from the back. Fatawu proves too strong. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Fatawu. Partey. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Partey clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Ayew. James. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Wales, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Ampadu. Moore. Semenyo. Moved on forwards. And here's Semenyo. Fatawu takes the shot. Partey. And that has put paid to that. And there's green grass ahead of him. Been knocked clear. It's anyone's ball now. Fatawu, chance here to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Showing good feet. Ampadu. It's a loose ball. That's going to go a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. Partey, and it's played forward. Kudus. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Jiku. Kuhn. Kuhn shifted upfield. Rodon aimed forwards. And it's Ayew. Broadhead. Can he spark a counter here? Succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Clearly not happy with that. Davis. Davis forwards and with intent. Semenyo gently done. Davis goes forward. And that was very necessary. Driven forward. Jiku attempts a clearance. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nicely intercepted. Long ball looking to counter. Tries to get it clear. Partey. Ayew. Oh, well measured. Now it's Semenyo. Davis. Broadhead. Tries to dink it through. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Semenyo. Now the cross. He's dealt with that well. That pass has been well intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ampadu. Wales are still that goal to the good. Up towards the front line. Kudus. Williams. James. Played with finesse. Got behind for a goal kick. Davis moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Semenyo. Davis forwards and with intent. Played out wide. Fatawu. A real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Fatawu really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Johnson. Incoming delivery. Clears it away. He's having a shot!
very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Kuhn, aim forwards.
Wales have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
James. Ping towards the front line. James. Oh, this looks sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He is onto it in a flash. He's in plenty of space here. Time to deliver. And that has been cleared. Can he finish? Cleared without complication. Semenyo. It's run loose here. Oh, that in charge, surely! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So here comes a substitution. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's played forward. Tries a measured ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ampadu is there, and he can get that. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Played out to the right. Kudus does really well to win the ball there. Ayew. Kuhn forwards and with intent.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Jiku chooses to go cross-field. Semenyo. It'll be a throw-in. Kudus' cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, what a climb! Good try. Outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Great defending, strong and determined. Chooses to go back. Is the shot on? There are a few waiting for it. No way through, so back it comes. More. Goes for a shot! Spread out to the left. Semenyo. Partey. And here's Kudus. Partey played out to the left flank. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Broadhead. Davis. Oh, can he get onto this? Kuhn. Kudus. Kuhn. And here's Kudus. Kuhn. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. That's really well cleared. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Kuhn puts his foot on the gas. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rodon, gently done. Jiku, aim forwards. Partey. And here's Kudus. Over to the left. Semenyo. Semenyo has got himself a free kick. He's gone direct. Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And that is a little undercooked.
That's really good energy being shown by some of those forwards out there, keeping that defence up.
And a chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Can he latch on to this? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Jiku clears it away. Davis moved on forwards. Jiku cuts it out. Semenyo moved on forwards.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Kudus, and it's played it, climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Kudus wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Played into space out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. James crossed in once more. Could move up a gear here. Nice physical challenge. And it's Kudus. That's really well manoeuvred. Ayew, that's a delicate pass. Danger averted for now. Kuhn. Can he deliver? Partey. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
James, he's fizzed it forward. That's a throw. James looking to run onto it. Kuhn gets it away.
Wales surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. Proves too strong. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Semenyo. Davis does really well to win the ball there. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodon. Davis. Ampadu. Rodon forwards and with intent. And they've got rid. Ball's gone out of play. Garner are making a change now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Wales clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Quality ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Ayew. Kuhn. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that has been cleared. And here's Semenyo. Chance for a shot! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Davis attempts a clearance. It's gone for a throw-in. Davis with a fine tackle.
Ghana really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Out to the right. Oh, that's neat.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Moved on forwards.
Ghana really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he thumps it clear. Spread out to the left. Kuhn. Kudus. Kudus! And that could have brought them level.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
James is on a run down the left wing.
Wales surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's played forward. Searching pass he's played there.
Wales clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ampadu. That's been drilled forward. Oh, easy pickings there. Aim forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Semenyo. Lovely bit of skill. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been clubbed away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, such a clever touch.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
James, minutes away from what would be a huge upset. And here's Johnson. Plenty waiting in the middle. Crossed in again. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
And it's Ayew. Picks it up out wide. Davis is there, and he can get that clear. Ghana have reclaimed it. In once more. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Cleared away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's managed to get free. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. And across it goes. And back out it comes.
Wales nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Davis. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, that's nice. Now that's well seen too.
Wales can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now, where's he looking? He is just caressing the ball. Tries a shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Williams. And it's played forward. We are into overtime. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodon attempts a clearance. Ampadu. Quality ball. Jiku getting this one clear. Semenyo shifted upfield. Williams. It's a quick ball upfield. Partey. Kudus. Ayew. Ghana have to get it into the box and quickly. Oh, that's neat. Kudus. Rodon clears it away. Kuhn played back in. Decent chance! And he's heaved it away. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Wales can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Wales definitely were the only ones that provided any threat. They seemed half a step quicker and generally more switched on.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take all the bins located